சில பேர் சொல்கிறாங்க நான் வந்து ஏன் அரசியலுக்கு நான் வரலையே சொல்லி ஒரு 3 பேஜுக்கு வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டாக அறிக்கை வந்து எதுக்கு என்ன ஆச்சுன்னு சொல்லி கிளியராக நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன். அது தெரிஞ்ச பிறகு அவங்க சொல்கிறாங்க சொன்னால் அந்த ஆத்தங்கள் இருக்கும், இல்லை சொல்ல வரல. அது தெரிஞ்ச பிறகு ஏன் வரலன்னு சொன்னாங்கன்னா எனக்கு வந்து ஒன்றும் சொல்ல தெரியும்
சார். இனிமேல் உங்கள் ரசிகர்களை கட்டமைக்கிறதுல என்ன மாதிரி
நான் முதலியே சொல்லியாச்சு. அவங்கவுங்க எந்தெந்த பார்ட்டி எந்தெந்த விஷயம் பண்ணுறீங்களோ அது நீங்கள் தாராளமாக நீங்கள் போங்க அப்படின்னு முதலியே நான் சொல்லியாச்சு. எத்தனை மாட்டியும் நான் சொல்லுவேன், நீங்களே சொல்லுங்கள். ஆக்ட் பண்ணுறாங்களே சொன்னால் அரசியல் வேறு, ஆக்டர்கள் வேறு. ஆக்டிங் சொன்னால் ஹெல்த் வந்து எப்போ இதாவது நான் ஆக்ட் பண்ணலாம், நீங்கள் வரலாம். அப்படியே அதை பாதித்த கூட ஒரு பொட்டிதை பாதிக்கும். அரசியல் விஷயம் பெரிய ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி. கோடி மக்கள் அவ்வளோ ஈஸி இல்லை.
இப்போ நேற்று கமல் சார் வந்து சந்திச்சு 6 கோரிக்கை விட்டுருக்காரு திரையுலகத்தை பற்றி. நீங்கள் வந்து சிஎம் சந்திச்சு திரையுலகம் பற்றின கோரிக்கைகள் ஏதாவது முன்வைக்கிறதுக்கு ஐடியா இருக்கா?
இல்லைங்க, இப்போ வந்து சினிமா இண்டஸ்ட்ரியிலேருந்து நடிகர் சினிமா போயாச்சு, ப்ரொடியூசர் கவுன்சில் பார்க்க போகிறாங்க, கமலும் போயாச்சு. மறுபடியும் வந்து சும்மா சம்பிரதாயக்கமான போய் பார்க்கறதுக்கு பிடிக்காது.
முதல் முறையாக ஆட்சிக்கு வந்திருக்கக்கூடிய விஜய் அவர்களுக்கு உங்களுடைய அறிவுரை ஆலோசனை என்ன?
ஒன்று மக்கள் நம்ம வந்துட்டு ஒரு 2 வருஷம் அவரை விட்டு 2 வருஷம் விட்டு, இன்னொன்று வந்து அவருடைய தொண்டர்கள் ஆகட்டும் ரசிகர்கள் ஆகட்டும் ஜாகிரதையாக வந்து நடந்துக்கணும். இந்த சென்ஸ் அவர் என்ன தப்பு பண்ணா கூட அது ஸ்ட்ரைட்டாக விஜய்க்கு தான்.
And his fans and supporters, they should point out his flaws as well. They shouldn't only be celebrating him always. There should be productive conversation.
சரிங்க, ஒரு 60 ஆண்டுகள் பார்த்துட்டாங்க. ஒரு மாற்றம் தேவை. அந்த மாற்றத்துக்கு கரெக்டாக வந்து விஜய் வந்தாங்க. அது வரும்போது கம்ப்ளீட்டாக சினிமா புகழ் 100% சினிமா புகழ் வந்து அவ்வளோ வந்து ஒரு கை கொடுத்துருக்கு. இளைஞர்கள், லேடிஸு அண்ட் சோஷியல் மீடியா அது நல்ல ஒரு வாழ்க்கை. ஓகே,
ஏற்கனவே முதலமைச்சருடைய பதவியேற்பு விழாவில் நீங்கள் சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக கலந்துக்கிறீங்க. விஜய் பதவியேற்கும் போது உங்களுக்கு அழைப்பு வந்துச்சா? நீங்கள் கலந்து கொள்ளாத போது அது ஒரு
Were you invited for Vijay's oath taking ceremony?
முதலமைச்சர் அந்த ஏற்ப விழா ஸ்வேரிங் எதில் கலந்துருக்கேன் நான்? எதில்?
I've never participated in any swearing in ceremonies. Like, have you ever seen me participate in any of the swearing in ceremonies of any chief minister?
நான் வந்து அப்போ நான் போகல. 15 டேஸ்க்கு அப்புறம் நான் வெளியே போயிருந்தேன். 15 டேஸ்க்கு
Even when Kalaignar became a chief minister, I didn't participate in his swearing in ceremonies. I don't have that habit.
அப்படி நேரடியாக வந்து
மக்கள் வந்து மாற்றம் வேணுன்றதை இந்த தேர்தல் மூலமா உணர்த்திருக்காங்க. 2001 நீங்க தேர்தல் கட்சி வச்சிருந்தா வெற்றி பெற்றுக்கலாம் என்ற ஒரு சொல்லப்படுகிறது. அது வந்து தவறு விட்டுமோன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
இல்லை, 100% வெற்றி பெற்றுப்பாங்க, அதில் டவுட்டே கிடையாது.
பட் ஆனால் அந்த பஸ் மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
வேறு கொஸ்டின்
சார். இந்தியா லெவலில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பிஜேபி தமிழ்நாட்டில் மட்டும் ஏன் ஒரு சீட்டு வருது, என்ன காரணம் சார்?
சார், நான் அதுக்கெல்லாம்
Why do you think the BJP is able to just win 1 seat in Tamil Nadu?
Hardly congratulations to Vijay. Definitely a lot of expectation is there from people. Definitely, I hope, I wish he will fulfill that. Thank you.
All right, a brief press meet there by superstar Rajinikanth, but the subject was a response to critics who've been saying, who've gone on an overdrive to say that Rajinikanth is jealous of Vijay, the new chief minister of Tamil Nadu. And after Vijay Sarkar rises, the OG Thalaiva of Tamil Nadu has come out and he's addressed the briefing. And he's kept it classy. He's chosen grace over gossip. And what does Rajinikanth say? Rajinikanth says, why should I even envy Vijay? I'm not in politics. Yes, there has been some chatter around my meeting with the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, MK Stalin. But for those who say that I'm jealous of Vijay's rise, they're absolutely wrong. I send him my goodwill. I send him my best wishes. And I want him to do good for the state. There was a question asked to him about the oath-taking ceremony as well. My colleague Dharani has tracked that press meet of Rajinikanth. Dharani, whenever Rajinikanth chooses to address the media, it is never a routine affair. It always sends, the media into a frenzy. And today, Rajinikanth, in that brief press meeting, kept it very classy. He came out and he responded to those who are saying that he's jealous of Vijay's rise. There was a lot of chatter. Put everything into context for our viewers and tell us about what is the message that Rajinikanth tried to send out while saying that my best wishes are with Vijay and I hope he does well for the state.
Well, ever since Chief Minister Vijay took a charge, there has been talks, by his fans in social media that Rajinikanth is jealous of Vijay, and that is why Rajinikanth has not, wished Vijay, or he has not, called Vijay to meet him in person, and all these things. But today, Rajinikanth has clarified on these speculations. He has told that Vijay and him, they have 25 years of difference in between them. They have a generational difference in between them, and he is not even in politics. When he is not even in politics, why would he be jealous of Vijay? Is the question that is coming in from him. And he says that before the elections, Rajinikanth had a courtesy meeting with former Chief Minister MK Stalin. That courtesy meeting with MK Stalin became a talking point here in Tamil Nadu, and many said that Rajinikanth is in fact wanting the DMK to come back to power. But today he has clarified that that meeting was purely a courtesy meeting and there is nothing political about it. And MK Stalin and we share a very good personal bond as well. So I met him, for that personal bond. It is purely a courtesy call, is what Rajinikanth has, told, and he also goes on to say that. As far as the swearing-in ceremony of Mr. Vijay is concerned, he has never participated in any swearing-in ceremony in these, 4 or 5 decades, like be it Kalingar Karunanidhi or J. Jayalalitha or Mr. MK Stalin himself, the BMK president. He has never participated in any of their swearing-in ceremonies. He doesn't have the habit of participating in swearing-in ceremonies, and that is why even for Mr. Vijay's swearing-in ceremony, he couldn't participate. But there is nothing political about it. Why is this becoming, a political point of discussion among the public here on social media, is the question that is coming in from Rajinikanth.
Right.
So this press meet can largely be seen as his clarification on many issues that are being widely discussed by the general public on various social media platforms, raising questions on...
And this definitely is a Sunday blockbuster in the political landscape of Tamil Nadu. Dharani, do stay with us as we decode the larger message behind Rajinikanth's brief press meet. Mr. Senior journalist R. Rajagopalan is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Rajagopalan, you tend to decode the bigger picture. While, yes, Rajinikanth has addressed this press briefing, he goes on to say that why would I even feel jealous of Vijay? I'm not in politics. There is a generational gap and I am sending him my best wishes. All this chatter about me being jealous of him, all the speculation about me meeting Stalin and so showing one kind of allegiance should now stop. But how do you infer this, infer this kind of messaging that's coming out by the biggest superstar of Tamil Nadu, Rajinikanth?
It is a welcome sign for Mr. Vijay because he has clarified his position. Rajinikanth is a tall personality in Tamil Nadu film industry. Yesterday, with the backdrop of Mr. Kamal Haasan meeting the Chief Minister, T.N. Vijay, Joseph Vijay, these are all certain speculations were in social media. That's why, I was wanting to create that, Plus, Mr. Rajinikanth also said he wants to give 2 years to Mr. Vijay.
You're right.
2 years means a longer time. And also he said he advised the TVK workers and cadres not to create any disturbance for Vijay. Whatever they do, best or worst, it will affect only Mr. Vijay. Therefore, Mr. Vijay is a tall leader. Rajinikanth recognizes it.
Right.
But I would like to decode it. That is a cinema industry politics. Internally, I say, day before yesterday, the South Indian Cinema, Manufacturers Association, Cinema, the Actors Association met and they greeted him. Rajinikanth did not go there. So therefore, he wants to convey, he also clarified that 2 occasions he was keen to meet the press, but none met him. Therefore, he is holding a press conference today. My decoding of that is that he clarified he is not a BJP agent. He is not going to negotiate between ADMK and DMK to alter the verdict and go against Mr. Vijay. So therefore, Mr. Rajinikanth distanced himself from the criticism that he played the BJP role in Tamil Nadu politics by bringing Edapadi Palaniswamy and MK Stalin together.
And
so
yes, he did make a mention,
message.
Mr. Rajagopalan, about the BJP, and he did say that is why they ended up getting just 1 seat in the state. But the larger theme of that press meet was him addressing the social media chatter around the talk of, say, jealousy, to which Rajinikanth very gracefully came out and said, there is a huge generation gap between the two of us. I am sending my best wishes to Vijay. Why should there be any kind of jealousy? But I also want to understand from you, in the multiverse of superstar politics in Tamil Nadu, are we going to look at a moment which will, send the media into another frenzy in the state? Do you think there possibly could be a moment, a meeting between Vijay and Rajinikanth after this briefing by Rajinikanth?
Will definitely go and meet Mr. Rajinikanth, being a 30 years senior to him, and he's bound on duty. And yesterday I also heard that Hollywood, Bollywood cinema actors like Shah Rukh Khan and Amir Khan also greeted him. So it's a natural process. But Mr. Rajinikanth's clarification is very, very simple. He wants to encourage Mr. Vijay, and he also said a word that in 2001, if he had contested, he would have also won as a chief minister. So therefore, he has a point, and after 2 years later, we can expect Rajinikanth to return to politics and ensure Anmiga Arasial, that is spiritual politics, he would like to play for Tamil Nadu. By that time, in 2 years' time, I decode Rajinikanth press conference in a simple way that he has exhibited and interested in entering Tamil Nadu politics after 2 years.
All right. So, but he does say that, I'm not even in politics. Why would I envy Vijay? But then, what do you think, Rajinikanth, with this press brief? There is also a message that he's possibly sending to the DMK, isn't it? There was a lot of conversation around his meeting with Stalin, around the way he spoke highly of Stalin at different occasions. So, is there a message also going out to the DMK right now?
Yes. For Times Now viewers, I want to say, Red Giant is a cinema industry, company which finances, which releases, which distributes the Rajinikanth film, Kamal Hassan film, that is owned by Mr. MK Stalin's son, grandson, etc. Therefore, it's also a message for the cinema industry that he is with Red Giant and that he is with Udaynidhi. So Mr. Rajinikanth press conference has created furthermore complication and confusion. And Rajinikanth has also said about the cinema industry, and also possibly he's coming to politics after 2 years.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rajagopalan, for decoding that press meet of Rajinikanth, always giving us more than what actually is just put out in front of the cameras. But let me go across to Dharini, who's been tracking every move, every development in Tamil Nadu politics, especially after that big reset. Dharini, as someone who understands every aspect of Tamil Nadu politics, as someone who's covered the DMK extensively and now who's tracking every move of the Vijay Sarkar, the Rajinikanth twist, what does it imply? One, for the larger audience of cinema and politics in the state.
Well, Rajini has been toying he had been toying with the idea of entering politics for a really long time. In fact, but a few years back, he very clear-cutly told that he is not entering politics because of personal reasons. That after a lot of deliberations, he is desiring to not enter politics, is what Rajinikanth had told a few years back. Since then, he's been keeping himself away from active politics. In fact, we couldn't even see Rajinikanth engaging with politicians a lot. In fact, his last open engagement with any politicians was when he met former Chief Minister MK Stalin just before the elections. That became a talking point, and in fact during his press conference now, Rajinikanth in fact also mentioned that he said how his meeting with former Chief Minister MK Stalin became a talking point here in Tamil Nadu just before the polls. Many thought that he's endorsing the DMK and that he wants the DMK to come back to power once again, but he has now clarified that that meeting is nothing political. MK Stalin and we share a bond that is very personal. We've known each other for decades, and I just went and met him on a courtesy call, is what Rajinikanth says. And he also goes on to say that he doesn't feel jealous about Mr. Vijay because within 2 years of launching his political party, Tamil Nadu Kalagam, Vijay has successfully won the elections here in Tamil Nadu. His party, but there was also a message for the BJP, isn't it, Dharini? And to actually respond to that, let's bring in Mr. Vinod P. Selvam of the BJP. Mr. Selvam, today there was a press briefing by Mr. Rajinikanth, a brief one, but a loaded one. One where he went on to shut the chatter around the speculation around possible envy between him and Vijay. Very gracefully said that, I am more than 25 years older to Vijay, and I'm very happy for what he's done. And then when a question was asked to him about the BJP, he said that why do you think the BJP just ended up with one seat? What do you make of Mr. Rajinikanth's press briefing?
I think today a lot of speculation has been put to rest. though Sri Rajinikanth is not in politics, politics has always been around him. The politics of Tamil Nadu has always revolved around Rajinikanth for the last several years. From the time he said he's going to start his party, and even after he said he's not launching a political outfit. So controversies are not new to him. Today it's good that a lot of these rumors have been put to rest, and he's come out and cleared the air. He's a great human being. He's a spiritualist. He's a nationalist. Beyond any of that, he's a great human being. And accusing him of things he's not responsible for is very unfair. And I think that today's presser is very important. And you need a lot of guts to meet the media. And Sri Rajinikanth has that guts to meet them and to confront and to be truthful and honest about what he feels. So I think it's good. And about his opinions on BJP, every person has the right to reserve their opinions on whatever subject matter it is. But as far as the BJP is concerned, we've had our setback, but setbacks are not new for the BJP. We've always come back stronger. Take the case of West Bengal, from where we started to where we are today. Tamil Nadu is next on the target, and we will ensure that we retrieve Tamil Nadu. We thought that people thought that they were voting for change, but people have jumped into the fire from the pan, and it's going to be really bad from what we already feel over the last 1 week of what the TV case looks like. So yes, BJP will come back stronger.
All right. So the BJP will come back stronger is what Vinod P. Selvam of the BJP has to say. But yes, Rajinikanth today in his press briefing, while addressing rumours around envy between him and Vijay, also asked a pointed question about the BJP. Why do you think the BJP got just one seat in the recently concluded elections? But for viewers who are just joining us on this broadcast, you'll have to listen into what Rajinikanth said in that briefing of his. My colleague Dharini will also tell us more about what are the larger implications of this press briefing. Let's play out what Rajinikanth said.
தேர்தல் முடிவுகள் வந்த பிறகு என்னை பற்றி ஒரு 2-3 விமர்சனங்கள் சோசியல் மீடியாவில் பரவலாக
After the election results, I've been facing 2 to 3 accusations against me on social media.
ஏர்போர்ட்டில் யாராவது வந்திருப்பீங்க, அங்கே நீங்கள் கேள்வி கேட்பீங்க, அது விடை கொடுத்துலாங்கிறது. அப்போ நீங்கள் யாரும் இல்லை. அதுக்கு அப்படியே பெங்களூர்லேருந்து திரும்பி வரும்போது கூட அங்கே மீடியா யாருமே இல்லை. அதுக்கப்புறம் 18th கேரளா ஷூட்டிங் இருந்தது சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. அப்போ நான் வெளியே கொடுத்துடலாம் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சேன்.
I recently had a trip to Bangalore. I thought if I get an opportunity to meet the media during my trip, I can put out my clarifications. But unfortunately, I didn't see any media around me at those times.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் தேர்தல் முடிவுகள் வந்த உடனே நான் ஸ்டாலின் சார் போய் பார்த்தேன். அது கொஞ்சம் விமர்சனங்கள். ஸ்டாலின் சார் அவர்களே என்னுடைய 38 நாள்.
My meeting with former Chief Minister Stalin has become a controversy. MK Stalin is a friend of mine for almost 40 years.
ஸ்டாலின் அவர்கள் அது கொடுத்தூரில் தோத்தது எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் சங்கடமாக இருந்தது. அதுக்காக ஒரு நண்பர்.
Wins and losses are pretty natural in a democracy.
அதுக்கு நான் விஜய் CM ஆகக்கூடாது.
Since he has lost the election and since he's a close friend of mine, I met him for courtesy to extend my thoughts.
அதங்கிட்ட ஆள் ரஜினிகாந்த் இல்லை, அது தெளிவுபடுத்து. ரெண்டாவது நான் வாழ்த்து சொல்லுறேன். ஏர்போர்ட் போகும்போது
following my meeting with MK Stalin, many started questioning that why I didn't meet Vijay, why I'm not wishing Mr. Vijay in person and everything.
யூஸ்வலாக அங்கே இருக்கிறவங்க அந்த போர்டிங் கார்டு வாங்கிட்டு இருப்பாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு கேட்குறது தான் வழக்கம். மீடியா யாராவது இருப்பாங்களா அப்படின்னு. அதே இதில் மீடியா யாராவது இருப்பாங்களான்னு கேட்டு பெங்களூர் போகணும். மீடியா யாரும் இல்லைன்னு சொன்னாங்க. சரியா சொல்லி நான் போயிட்டுருக்கும்போது திடீர்னு ஒருத்தர் ஒரு மீடியா ஆள் மாதிரி தெரியல எனக்கு. ஒரு சின்ன ஃபோன் வச்சுக்கிட்டு விஜய் ஒரு முதலமைச்சர் இருக்கார் அப்படின்னு சொன்னேன். நான் என்ன ஷாக், அது மீடியா மாதிரியே தெரியல எனக்கு. ஃபோன் வச்சுக்கிட்டு நான் அப்படியே பார்த்து சிரிச்சு நான் போயிட்டேன். அதுக்கு வாழ்த்துக்கள் சொல்லலை அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அதுக்கு ஒரு விமர்சனம். இன்னொன்று விஜய் மேலே எனக்கு பொறாமை அப்படின்னு.
When I was at an airport recently, somebody who didn't even look like a media person, he approached me and he tried to shoot a question at me about Mr. Vijay. When I politely moved away without responding, he said that I'm not wishing Vijay.
அப்போ கூட வந்திருக்காது, கிடைக்காம இருக்காது.
Why will I feel jealous of Mr. Vijay?
ஸோ இன்னொன்று வந்து எனக்கும்
Maybe
விஜய்க்கு
if Kamal Hassan had become a chief minister, I would have felt a little bit of jealousy. This I'm telling in a sarcastic tone.
கிட்டத்தட்ட 25 years difference. நான் முதல்லயே சொல்றேன்.
Vijay and I have a generational gap in between them. We have a 25-year difference in between them.
என்ன பத்தி கம்பேர் பண்ணிட்டு அவர் சின்ன வயசுல ஒரு ஃபாதர் இருக்காரு. அவர் சிஎம் ஆனதுல
Why would I compete with Vijay? Why will I feel jealous of Vijay's growth?
எம்ஜிஆர்
It is not necessary for me.
கம்ப்ளீட்டா சென்டர் பிஜேபி எவ்வளவு பெரிய
At such a small age, he has made a huge achievement. He has achieved a very big thing.
எனக்கு அது பொறாமை இல்ல.
He has fought against the two big political parties in the country at the moment.
So அந்த பொறாமையும் இல்ல.
I'm surprised and I'm also equally happy.
எனக்கு மத்தியில
I have no jealousy towards him. I'm happy for him and I'm in fact surprised that he is able to achieve this at a very small age. I'm very hopeful that Vijay will do a lot of good to the people of Tamil Nadu.
சொல்லியாச்சு.
சார் உங்க ரசிகர்கள் என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னா நீங்க கட்சி ஆரம்பிச்சா நீங்க சிஎம் ஆயிருக்கலாம் கால சூழ்நிலை ஆகலன்னு ஒரு வருத்தப்படுறாங்க. என்ன சொல்லுங்க?
சில பேர் சொல்றாங்க நான் வந்து அரசியலுக்கு நான் வரலையே சொல்லி ஒரு 3 பேஜுக்கு வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டா அறிக்கை வந்து எதுக்கு என்ன ஆச்சுன்னு சொல்லி கிளியரா நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன்.
Some say that if I had launched a political party, I would have also have become a chief minister. But I've put out a 3-page statement many years back about why I'm not entering politics, and I've in fact clearly explained the reasons as to why I don't want to enter politics. So there's no point in coming up with these questions, and there's no point in coming up with these hypothetical situations at this point in time. After I've clearly told earlier many years back that I don't want to enter politics.
கோடி மக்கள் அவ்வளவு ஈஸி இல்ல.
இப்போ நேற்று கமல் சார் வந்து சந்திச்சு 6 கோரிக்கை விட்டுருக்காரு திரையுலகத்தை பத்தி. நீங்க வந்து சிஎம் சந்திச்சு திரையுலகம் பத்தின கோரிக்கைகள் ஏதாவது முன்வைக்கிறதுக்கு ஐடியா இருக்கா?
இல்லைங்க. இப்போ அது சினிமா இண்டஸ்ட்ரியிலேருந்து நடிகர் சினிமா போயாச்சு, ப்ரொடியூசர் கவுன்சில் பார்க்க போறாங்க, கமலும் போயாச்சு. மறுபடியும் வந்து சும்மா சம்பிரதாயிகமான போய் பார்க்கறது எனக்கு பிடிக்காது.
முதல் முறையா ஆட்சிக்கு வந்திருக்கக்கூடிய விஜய் அவர்களுக்கு உங்களுடைய அறிவுரை ஆலோசனை என்ன?
எதிர்பார்ப்பு ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்குங்க. டிஃபரெண்டாக ரூல்ஸ் செய்வாங்க நம்பிக்கை.
What's your message to Vijay who has become CM for the first time?
இன்னொன்று வந்து அவருடைய தொண்டர்களாகட்டும் ரசிகர்களாகட்டும் ஜாகிரதையாக வந்து நடந்து.
We have to give him 2 years time. I'm hopeful that he'll do a lot of good things for the people. And his supporters and cadres, they should be aware of the fact that whatever the wrongdoings they do, that will straight away have an impact on Mr. Vijay. So they should be very careful of their behavior. If they do anything that's wrong, if they are involved in any wrongdoing, that will have a straight away impact on Mr. Vijay. His fans and supporters should be aware of this fact.
லேடிஸ் சோஷியல் அது நல்ல ஒரு
ஏற்கனவே முதலமைச்சருடைய பதவியேற்பு விழாவில் விஜய் பதவியேற்கும் போது உங்களுக்கு அழைப்பு வந்துச்சா? நீங்க கலந்து கொள்ளாத போது அது ஒரு சமூக வலைதளங்களில் சில கருத்துக்களை முன் வச்சிருந்தாங்க.
So a Sunday blockbuster briefing by the OG Thalaivar in Tamil Nadu, Rajinikanth here, completely diffusing the chatter, the social media chatter of any kind of envy or jealousy that he harbors for Vijay. In fact, he's given out his best wishes to Vijay. He's also spoken about his friendship with MK Stalin and also has sent a message to TVK cadre plus the fans of the chief minister. He says that any wrongdoing by the cadre or by fans will reflect wrongly on the chief minister of the state, who should be given time to prove what he wants to do for Tamil Nadu. With that, it's time for us viewers to slip into a short commercial break, but we'll be back with more news, updates and headlines. Stay with Times Now.